Hi, you. It's good to have you here. And I hope you're doing well. And even if you've had a rough day, I hope that you're at least being kind to yourself. And this is the first time I'm talking off script, and this is the first time you get to hear me. Maybe you can even say it's, I don't know, me out of character. I guess an introduction is due, but hello. My name is Lizabel, but most people just call me Liz, and I am a VTuber over at Twitch, and I also draw silly art. So I'm an artist, and apparently now an ASM artist, if that even is the right word for it. I'm still not 100% sure, and I'm also still not sure if I can even call myself an ASM artist when all I do currently, at least, is uploading girlfriend roleplay ASMR videos. But yes, I'm here, and you'll find all the links to my other socials and stuff in the description below, and I'd appreciate it if you check them out or leave me a follow on Twitter or on Twitch, and I'd love to see you there. Also make sure, please, if you haven't yet, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel here on YouTube and left a like. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so where do I start? First of all, before we start with anything else, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for listening to my videos and enjoying my content, apparently. I never imagined to reach so many people with this type of content. It's all very new to me, and we've hit YouTube partner within like 2 months, and we're almost at 3k subscribers, which is absolutely insane, and I still can't believe it. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so incredibly much. And thank you for making my day. I know I get kind comments of you guys with like you talking about how you were able to fall asleep or get comfortable or calm down by listening to one of my audios, but you guys leaving those comments and letting me know that I was able to comfort you guys, it just makes my day. One of my favorite things to do in the morning is going through YouTube comments or like the new YouTube comments, and I'll read every single one, and it just makes me smile a lot. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. So on one of my more recent posts here on YouTube, I have asked you guys to leave me some questions in the comments that I can answer for a Q&A video, just so we can get to know each other better. And I don't know, I thought this would be a lovely idea. It feels like I'm new on this side. On YouTube at least. I have been creating content already for a couple of years, mainly over on Twitch, so I've built up this community. So I feel like this side knows me quite well already, but I feel like a lot of people don't know yet, at least over on here on YouTube, that I'm creating content elsewhere, and it feels like I'm building up 2 separate communities. But yeah, no, I would like you guys to get to know me better as well. So here we are, I guess. Now, alright, I see here that we have about or almost 30 questions. So this might be a super lengthy video. We'll see. But I am going to try my best to answer all of them, and just so that it's a little less cluttered. I've never done this before, but I hope I can somehow manage to leave timestamps. I think that's what they're called. I'm going to try and leave timestamps below this video, either in the description or in the comments for you guys to jump or skip to. So you can just, skip to any question you'd like to hear the answer to, without having to go through all of them. And I'll try my best. But yeah, please feel free to listen to this video / audio in the background. Have it on as a little podcast thing or something if you want to listen to all of these questions and answers. And yeah, get comfy or do any chores if you need to. And thank you so much for listening. Here we go. We're going to start off easy. We're going to start off with the more basic questions. Starting very easy with, what's your favorite color? I feel like my absolute favorite color is green, though I'm very torn. I love all warm and autumny colors, so like orange, yellow, a little bit of red / copper tones are also in there. I don't know, I love everything autumny so much, and yeah, but I think green is still my favorite color. And anything like foresty and farmy, I don't know, I like it a lot. My whole room is like themed after it as well, and some of you might have been able to tell, but for my thumbnails and for the video art that I show and display, they're all like my VTuber persona / OC that I've created and designed myself. And you'll find all of the colors that I like on there too. Alright, next question. Do you play any video games, and if so, which one is your favorite? I do. I do play video games quite a lot. It makes up a lot of content that I cover on Twitch. And I don't know if I currently have a favorite or something that I'm hooked to at all times, but I love comfy games. I love comfy farming games, so I'm sold if it comes to anything Stardew Valley. Always. Recently I've been hooked to Monster Hunter Wilds, and I also just love playing more chaotic games, maybe a little bit of Lethal Company, or currently now Repo as well. Or, I don't know, games like Phasmophobia and Dead by Daylight. I do enjoy those games as well. But comfy games, it's hard to top them. And next question would be, what are your hobbies? Alright, so besides gaming, I love to create anything artsy. So it is kind of like my main thing that I do is creating art. And I also love crocheting things. I haven't crocheted in a while now, but I love crocheting things. I do also like to sing and play a little bit of the guitar and the ukulele. And I sometimes also do karaoke streams over on Twitch as well, and I have a couple of song covers uploaded on my other YouTube channel. If you do want to listen to them, they're also linked down below. Besides music, what else do I like to do? I like to... Now, I don't know if that counts as a hobby necessarily, but I do love collecting anything cute I guess. I love collecting plushies, and I love building Lego. Yeah, I guess maybe that could count. And I love creating stuff for friends, but that's also like creating artwork or crocheting things, like creating cute little plushies out of yarn. I really love surprising friends with little somethings. And yeah, other than that, I like to hang out with my cat at home. And you might hear her in one video or the other. Her name is Letta, and she's a 13-year-old ragdoll cat. She's a little angel, and I love her very, very much. And other than that, I mean, I do enjoy just watching some Netflix, some anime, you know, the usual. Next question. Do I take art commissions? I do. I mentioned that I do art. I am a silly artist. You can find my commissions that I currently take on my Ko-fi. At the moment, I just do like your character here commissions a lot, and yeah, I'm really glad people do enjoy my silly art. Next question. What's it like being a VTuber? Whew. Okay, I can go into depth here. But it's great. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I have both been a normal content creator / streamer with a face cam, but I've also now been VTubing for a couple of years. I think after a year of streaming normally with a face cam, I swapped to VTubing. I stumbled upon VTubing and I really just loved the art aspect of it. I learned that I was able to create my own VTuber model, and it was nice as someone who struggles with some mental health issues, including anxiety. It's just such a difference sitting in front of the PC and streaming to an audience. There's a big difference between sitting there with a VTuber model or having a camera pointed at your face for multiple hours, especially when streams, for me, oftentimes can last anywhere between 3 to 12 hours, depending on the day. So I'd rather just be comfortable in my pajamas and chill with my community and friends on stream than, I don't know, feeling like this little pressure, you know. A lot of people already don't like it if you sit in a meeting for work in front of the camera, right? So kind of the same feeling, but for multiple hours. And no, yeah, I really enjoyed it so far. The VTubing community, at least when I got into it in like 2021, just has been super, super welcoming. And yeah, I do still sometimes stream with a face cam on for special events. That happens maybe like a couple of times a year. I don't hide my face. I don't hide how I look like. I do still upload selfies every now and then on my other socials. But yeah, for the majority that I stream, I am just known as a VTuber. Okay, next question. What's your favorite candy? Okay, now, I'm not that big of a candy person. If it comes to like, oh, choose a snack for like a movie night or something, I more prefer savory snacks like potato crisps / chips, whatever you want to call them. And so yeah, either that or chocolate is pretty good too. Just milk chocolate, can be anything like that. I'm not all too picky when it comes to that. Though, my ultimate favorite, I don't know. I don't know if I have anything like that, but you can never fail me with some Kinder Schokobuns. I don't know if that's only like a Germany type of thing, but I love them. They're so good. Next question. What's your favorite animal / spirit animal? I actually don't think I've ever had a spirit animal, or did I ever think about that? But probably, as some of you might have already been able to tell, I love cats. Absolutely love them. And I'm so glad we have cats around. Cats are amazing. Yeah. Next question. Now, I know one of my moderators / friends has posted this one, and it's something I get bullied for a lot, but for absolutely no reason. But how short are you? Again, absolutely no reason. I am 162 centimeters tall / I think in like feet it was 5'4", right? Which is definitely like average height, but I still get bullied for it. I don't know why. People like to pick on my height, but it's nothing bad. It's 5'4" or 162 centimeters is nothing to be ashamed about, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Anyway, next question. What's your favorite movie? So I really, really do love all of the Ghibli movies. I absolutely love Spirited Away, and I even have a tattoo. Currently my only tattoo, but I do have a Spirited Away tattoo on my left arm, and I am absolutely in love with it. But I also really love Howl's Moving Castle, and Ponyo is also very cute. And I don't know, other movies. I'm just in general a big sucker for rom-coms, but I don't think I have a favorite there. It's just more like, ooh, which movie makes me cry the most? But then it would be like your cliche rom-coms, or sobby movies like The Notebook and stuff like that. Next question. Pancakes or waffles? That's an interesting question. But easy answer, pancakes. I love both, but pancakes, ooh, banana pancakes with like chalky spread on it. So good. So good. Then I think that wasn't the same question, but I gotta ask my favorite fruit jam, which would be nothing interesting. It's just strawberry jam. Now it looks like someone can make me some nice breakfast. Thank you. Next question. If you could have any superpower, which one would it be and why? This one's a tough one, but I feel like every single time I got asked that, I would answer with invisibility. You can do a lot when you're invisible, you know? You can get free bus or train rides. You can go onto a plane for free. And, you know, if you don't want anyone to see you in public or something like that, when you just want to go grocery shopping and mind your own business, you don't have to deal with people. I don't know, but that's just maybe me. I have no clue. I just like to be invisible sometimes, I guess. And next question. Do you have any hidden talents or party tricks? Ooh. Not too many interesting things, I think. My fingers can bend weirdly, and my thumb goes back like in like a 90-degree angle, which freaks some people out, but I know I'm not the only one who can do that. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe I'm just lame, but I don't have anything else. Next question. What's your guilty pleasure when it comes to food, shows, and movies? Guilty pleasures for food, probably, and I'm gonna have to disappoint a lot of people here, probably, but keep in mind, I do live in Germany. I am half German and half Filipina. But I've always lived in Germany, and we don't have as many options and fast food options here. But I do love me some McDonald's. And yes, it's called McDonald's, not McDonald's. McDonald's. That's just what me and my community calls it now, and you'll have to live with it. You're welcome. Shows-wise, I do like me a little bit of drama. I do like me a little bit of trash TV. So anything like, I don't know, on the top of my head, we'll say Love is Blind or something on like Netflix. I'm sold. It's bad sometimes, but I'm sold. I need to watch it. It's kind of my guilty pleasure. For movies though, I can't think of anything that would be considered a guilty pleasure though, I think. Yeah. Alrighty, now that we have that, we're moving on to, I think, more content-related questions. So let's get started. What made you want to create ASMR content? Okay, so the reason why I started creating ASMR content and the reason for this channel was that I want to comfort other people, and I want to make people feel less alone, even if it's just in that very moment that you're listening to these audios. I myself have been listening to similar type of content, aka like boyfriend roleplay ASMR, and it just calmed me down a lot in moments where I just needed to hear soothing words, even if it was just for, while I was listening to the audio. I know there are days sometimes where listening to these words can make you cry because they'll make you feel more lonely because you just really wish you had that special someone right in front of you telling you those words. And sometimes, maybe especially if the video ends, a realization will hit and you'll feel a little bit more lonely. There are definitely days like that, I'm not going to lie, but there's also been so many times, and for the majority of listening to like soothing boyfriend ASMR or something like that, it has made me smile more and giggle more and maybe, have me kicking my feet around. Oh god, maybe I shouldn't be saying all of this, but it has happened, and I'm not gonna deny that. So I just want to give that like giddy, comfortable feeling back to other people, pay it forward. I don't know, I've been a content creator now myself for a couple of years, and I was like, you know what, why not try some ASMR myself? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next question. Who inspired you to do ASMR? Now, I don't know if I should actually give a proper shout out, but I feel like credit is due where credit is due. So I'm just gonna have to mention Olivine. I really love his content, and I really enjoy watching his videos, and I do rewatch a lot of them because a lot of them have made me feel at peace and they calmed me down a lot. So yeah, I don't know, I just really enjoyed that comfy type of boyfriend ASMR content. And yeah, now I guess definitely inspired lots of what I'm currently doing right now. And I'll be embarrassed if for some reason he'll ever hear this. But he's amazing. So please go make sure to go check him out if you haven't yet, if you don't know him yet. He does amazing content. Anyway, moving on. Next question. How did you come up with your channel name? I'm glad you're asking, 'cause boy, do I have a story to tell you. No, it's really not that grand. Lizabel is my actual name, believe it or not. But it is my real name. Since I live in Germany, you would more pronounce it as Lizabel. I don't know. I prefer the English pronunciation of just Lizabel, but yeah, there's that. The thing though is, if you ask my mom why she named me Lizabel, I've asked her many times, hoping that she would remember any sort of reasoning behind it, but she was like, no, just thought of it. Or maybe she's heard it somewhere before. I just know in the Philippines we love to combine bell or add the part bell to names. So I think that might have added to it. But yeah, no, it's just my name, and I'm kind of glad. I used to dislike my name a lot when I was younger because a lot of people would be very confused. I don't know, I just felt bad for people not having heard my name before. And it's also maybe a hassle sometimes when I call a place and they need my name, so I immediately have to spell it out to them, because they'll often understand that my name is Isabel without the L in front, or they will note down my name as Lisabelle, something like that. That can happen sometimes too. So I'll just immediately spell it out for them. But yeah, no, as I've grown a bit older, I learned to love my name. It's obviously there's other people with the same name out there, but I consider myself very lucky that I was able to snatch that username on Twitch and also on YouTube for my other channel. And yeah, no, I like that. Next question. How much do you enjoy creating ASMR videos? A lot. A lot. There's something about it that calms me down while I'm recording things, or I'm putting myself into that scenario of whatever script I'm recording. I love writing my original scripts as well, which I definitely want to create more of, but it's currently 2 a.m. in the middle of the night because I have insomnia, and I struggle from anxiety and depression and all of that as well. So it's just one of the ways, or one of the things that calm me down a lot while recording these things myself. It's just, there's this quietness that comes with being awake in the middle of the night, a little bit of peace, and I also feel more at ease when I go to sleep, which for me feels like morning already. I know it's bad, and I wish I could fix my sleep schedule, but obviously it's not as easy as it is with insomnia being the issue. But yeah, no, I really, really enjoy it a lot. Next question. Are there any favorite scenarios when recording a script? So I like everything that I've recorded so far, to be honest, but I think my absolute favorite scenarios still are the friends to lovers or crush to lovers types of scenarios, because I just love the little tension there is before it gets to like the confession or the kiss or whatever, it's like one of those dream scenarios I have when daydreaming, and boy do I daydream a lot about scenarios like this. I'm a hopeless romantic, okay, when it comes to things like that, but it's kind of the same as watching a rom-com, I guess. And I don't know, yeah, I just like the build-up, and it's interesting to me, it's fun to me, I absolutely love it. Next question. Do you plan on covering any other ASMR / roleplay subgenres, like mommy ASMR, for example? I wouldn't be opposed to either of those ideas. I do actually have something recorded already, which I'm embarrassed and a little bit shy and nervous about uploading. But it would fit the second part of the question. That's all I'm going to say. Now, as you might have heard from everything that I've uploaded, I really just like to bring my own personality and character into these scripts that I'm reading out loud, because I feel like it helps me bring out these emotions and stuff into action. And so you might have noticed that I'm more going for these comfy, wholesome audios most of the time. And yeah, I don't know, I would have to test myself out if I'm comfortable with other subgenres. I'm not opposed to it, but I would keep an open mind on those things for now. Yeah. Next question is, do you plan on creating longer videos? I do. I really do. Now, I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this, but I already feel proud because the latest original script I've written down, or the audio at least that I've recorded for it, is a little bit over 30 minutes long, so a little bit over half an hour. And I want to create even longer videos, especially when it comes to sleep aid type of videos, because let's be honest, a lot of people, including me, we won't fall asleep within a matter of like 15 to 20 minutes. So I also personally prefer longer videos for sleep aid. So yeah, I'm planning on creating those more often for sure. Next question is, do you ever plan to do ASMR live streams? Okay. I find that to be tricky for the type of content that I'm doing right now, to be honest, because I would either have to like have multiple scripts I could read off of, or enough things written down that I can kind of improvise on. But I feel like most people that do live ASMR play around with more like triggers and like simple sounds and little words instead, and it's not my thing currently that I like to create. And I feel like with the microphone I have, it's nice to create like a script or audio with a lot of words, right? But I don't think it's the right mic to record simple noises like, let's say, like tapping noises or and any other soothing noises with, to be honest. I wouldn't be opposed to it for in the future, maybe if I have the equipment for it as well. But for now, I would stay more within like the more roleplay-y ASMR style type videos. Though I wouldn't be opposed to maybe thinking about something like reading out maybe like a novel or something out loud on stream in a more soft-spoken voice, or whispers and stuff like that. Maybe. Yes, it's just something I'm probably too nervous about for now, at least. But yeah. Next question. Does recording these videos feel weird to you, or do you really get into it? I wouldn't say it feels weird. I really like recording these, and I do actually have to say that sometimes these scripts can make me quite emotional. I've chosen scripts before that maybe sometimes hit a little bit close to home, or there are feelings that I felt before, maybe about special people that were in my life and stuff and things I've experienced. So I can definitely relate to the scripts oftentimes, especially also when it's an original script and I want to put like actual like things I've experienced before into them. So yeah, I definitely do get emotional sometimes, and also had to pause a recording every now and then because I might have sobbed a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a good thing though. I don't know. I really enjoy listening to like boyfriend ASMR, for example, myself, where you can really feel those emotions and it's more like the wholesome parts of it. Yeah. Next question. What was your favorite video to record so far? I actually do really have to say I think it was the friends to lover type video with the title Friends Can Kiss Friends, right? That one. Because it was the first video where one of the first videos where I included a lot of kissing, at least for, my standards. But yeah, it was one of the first videos where I included a lot of kissing, and while I had fun recording it, I was also super nervous to be uploading it because I didn't know how you guys would like it. I don't know if you guys would maybe think, oh, those kissing noises sound weird or something like that. I don't know. It made me a little bit shy. But I was so relieved to find out that the majority of people really enjoyed it, apparently. I'm very proud of that one. Next question. Are there any embarrassing or funny moments that happened while recording? Maybe not all too funny or all too embarrassing, but I do sometimes have to pause a recording or restart a recording because my cat is running around and having her like 2 a.m. zoomies in the background, and she'll have like this whole parkour thing going on, and it's very loud, and sometimes you'll hear her like very low meows or growls sometimes because she's going ham. It's very funny though. So either that happens, I also think it's sometimes very cute when it just doesn't fit to the scenario, otherwise I would leave it in, but she often jumps onto my table and gets a little bit too close to the microphone while I'm recording, and she's a cat that purrs a lot, and she'll purr loudly, and my microphone picks it up obviously, and then she's headbutting the microphone and being all cute. I adore her so much. But yeah, it's just one of the things that I have to redo some things for and re-record some things for. Other than that, I think yeah, we're all thinking about like the kissing bits, right, guys? I am actually making out with my own hand in the middle of the night, cuddled up in a blanket and reading a script. It does sometimes feel quite lonely to do so. It was very embarrassing at first, but I kind of got used to it and it's not as bad as it used to be. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes to think back at it or to be done with the recording and then me just sitting in front of the PC and I'm just realizing what happened. Yeah, sometimes can be quite embarrassing. And then it's time for self-reflection. No, it's not all too bad. Next question. Do you plan on creating pure ASMR videos? if I understand the question correctly, I think you're asking for like more like triggering noises, noise triggers and stuff, right? That feel good in your ear and stuff. Like the regular, like if I hear the word ASMR, that's the type of like video that I would think about, like the noises and stuff. I don't think so, or at least it's not something that I personally enjoy or I personally listen to. It doesn't really do anything to me, or you know, I don't want to talk badly about it at all. I don't have anything against it, but maybe it's also that I didn't find the right trigger yet that makes my ears tingle and stuff. I don't know. But no, not currently. I'd be open about it. I'd be not opposed to it, and I don't know, it's just something also that equipment wise I probably wouldn't be able to do yet, because I don't have like one of those microphones that can record, like, I don't even know what it's called because I'm really new to all of this, but you know, where you're able to hear whatever's happening on the left side of your ear, or like the left side of your head and the right side of your head. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any equipment to do that, so I'm focusing on more soft-spoken and whispering types of stuff for now. Alright, now the last question I've gotten was, do you know anyone in your personal life that is frequently watching your videos? I would say no. Like, not frequently. I know friends of mine have listened to them before, and it's funny because most of the people that I know and most of the people that I'm friends with will tell me that they absolutely under no circumstances can listen to my audios because they know it's me and they know it's my voice. Which I think is hilarious. I mean, it's understandable. It's, I guess, a little bit of a different feeling if you're like listening to your friend pretending to be your girlfriend in an audio. I can totally see it, and it's understandable. So I don't know. I mean, hey, at least they can watch this video, right? So hi, friends, if you're listening to this. Yeah, no, I would say no. I don't think I know anyone closer to me or anything like that that frequently watches my videos. Who knows? Maybe someone's just too shy to say it. I see you. I hear you. Wait, no, I don't hear you. You hear me. Oh god. Maybe I hear you. I'm in your walls. Hi. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Those were all of the questions that I've noted down. I tried to like categorize them all because there were some questions that got asked multiple times by different people. So I hope I got the most important things out there. And I've just seen I've been yapping for at least 40 minutes. So that's great. Cool. Hi, you get a long video. Actual podcast. No, if you're still here and you've listened to all of this, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you have any other questions that I haven't answered yet, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And if we have enough for another yapping Q&A session, I'll happily record another video. But maybe I can also just answer some of your guys' questions just in the replies. But yeah, for now, that's it for me. And I shall see you again in the next video. Please have a lovely rest of your day/night, depending on what time it is for you. And please be kind to yourself. Alright? Take care. Bye-bye.